What up, my peeps? Man, trying to readjust y'all. Man, hello, guys. How are you guys doing? Long time no see. Well, not really that long. It's been since like Monday. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Happy whatever day it is today, Thursday. Oof, man. Christmas is coming, my friends. What's up, Jimbo? Man, did Julia tell you about What's up, man? Merry Christmas, Alex. How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you, my guy. Happy Thursday to you. Man, this week flew. It's crazy. I gotta lock down my stuff for Christmas, man. I don't know. You guys are all done. You guys are all done. Gifts are packed. Gifts are packed. Gifts are bought. Dude, I'm super amped up though. So I went on Foot Locker, and Foot Locker right now, if you guys are fans of Adidas's, specifically the Sambas, right now on Foot Locker right now, they had the Sambas for freaking, I think it was $30, I think. Stupid cheap of the Sambas. And then I had the Flex Rewards. Um and like, dude, I ended up buying a pair of Sambas for like $17, dude. And that's with tax, that's with shipping, and that's with like freaking everything, dude. So, okay, Julia did tell you, yeah, because if we showed up and you weren't gonna be there, I would have just continued walking. I'd have been like, nope. So, so again, if you guys are fans of the Sambas, then you guys definitely want to check those out too, man, because those things were like insanely stupid cheap. Let me see. Where is it? Sales. Let me see if they still have them. Oh yeah, see, they still have them. As it is, it was just already $40. So they have these ones right there. I turned 42 yesterday. Everyone is doing good this holiday season. That's what's up, man. What's up, Hector? How you doing, my dude? How you guys doing, man? You guys ready for the holidays, bro? You guys gonna be partying hard or what? Good to see you, brother. Man, Alex 42, bro. I'm right behind you. I'm about to be 42 next month, player. Damn, 42, man. Coming in hot, dude. Um, let's see. What's up, Justin? How you doing, dude? What's up, Sam? How you doing, man? Dude, Shoe Palace has an air Griffey. I don't know about dropping 180 plus tax, dude. I know, but look here. Look right now on Foot Locker's website. You guys got the puffy Sambas right now. The original Sambas, and right now $40, bro. And if you type in holiday code, you get that boy right now with you get it 20% off. So with the flex, I had $20 in flex with that coupon plus the sale. I walked away with like $17 for those shoes, man. I am super geeked. So yeah, say Boyd from my bro. Boyd, what up? um Fight, dude, me too. That's why I couldn't go live the rest of the week, dude, because or man, my sinuses are on one, and I'm still congested and mucoso and everything else. And then I had like a tickle in the throat on top of that because of the allergies. All bad, bro. All bad. But yeah, man. But Alex, man, 42 player. Again, man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my homie, Alex. Happy birthday to you, my brother. My brother. Hold on, guys. Let me put myself on Do Not Disturb here before someone disturbs me on the phone. What's for Christmas dinner? So Christmas dinner, we're gonna have a buffet of stuff, man. My beautiful handmade brother. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Um, so Christmas dinner. Amy's gonna be making a traditional Belizean rice and beans dish. Um, we're gonna be making a turkey, and then we're gonna be doing, I believe we're doing a tamale making party. So making some tamales, and then we're also gonna have my cousin's gonna bring over some oxtail. I think he's also gonna end up making some bread pudding too. And then yeah, so we're gonna have just some buffet stuff, some hams, so all of that, man. Nargis. Hi, my name is Nargis. Hello, Nargis. My name is Bacon. Good to meet you, friend. Good to meet you. Jackson Boyd. I'm gonna just say Jackson Atkin. We're just gonna go with that, man. What's up, brother? At Val's Christmas Performance. Come by after, man. Love you, bro. Hey, brother, enjoy, man. Dude, she must be, man. She must look adorable right now doing her performance, man. But enjoy, brother. Enjoy. We were at my goddaughters last night and my nephews, and he was a cow, and she was singing her thing. So it was cool, man. Oh, the ham from last Christmas, dude. I'm telling you, man. Ham on Christmas is just like important, you know. So yeah, so that's how it's gonna be, man. Rest in peace, Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Dude, facts, dude. You know what? In all honesty, I was actually just watching a video on that this morning too with that rapper David dude. And dude, that whole case is just mind effing, if you know what I mean. Like that thing was insane, dude. Uh it's like the biggest mystery that's not really a mystery, but it is kind of a mystery still. Because you want to know what exactly happened. Like, there's, I just honestly feel that a lot of things just slipped through the cracks with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, her parents, like, family, like, how come they never reported anything ever happening, her really being gone? How come they never reported that she's running around with this old dude? So just a lot of different things, man. In general, it was just, you know, um, she was just honestly just a victim of circumstance, man. That sucks, dude. Um, yeah. So, anywho, guys. Yeah. Sad times, man. Sad times. But rest in peace to that young lady, man. That's tough, man. And I think we try to tell Squish a lot of the times, man. You gotta just be we gotta just she's just gotta be smart. She's gotta keep her ears open, you know, mind clear, and just not fall into the wrong traps of any sort. Oh, my girl's older sister had her baby right before my birthday. So two new babies for Christmas. That's what's up, man. Yeah. We were laughing last night just because we're thinking about um do I eat popcorn? I do eat popcorn. I love popcorn. How often do you go live, Hunter? I go live usually at least twice a week. And if we got time to do stuff on the weekend, and we do it on the weekend as well. But like right now we got like work, like I got work going on, so we try to go live. Usually it's for an hour, but again, with ooh, there's a high speed chase going on, or there was. Oh, I think it's over. Um, but yeah, I try to go live. But again, when I'm at work, it's a little tougher. And I think just for the sake of trying to knock out all my workload real quick before I have to take off, probably do about a half an hour today, and that's it. Um, but yeah, that's it. High speed chases. You know what movie I end up watching? To be honest with you guys, I don't know if you guys and I don't know, some of you guys may not remember it, to be honest with you, but that movie Can't Hardly Wait. Oh my goodness, man. I was in high school when that movie came out. That movie is freaking hilarious. And it's been a hot minute since I've actually seen that movie, and it's such a funny, funny, funny freaking movie. It's just like everything. It's like high school, legitimately like uh, high school vibes, man. Like going to parties, stuff like that too. And we were just having this conversation. We were having this conversation, my cousin and I. Um, let me see. Sorry, guys. Let me just send out this email real quick. Um, Sorry, guys. Just have to send this out real quick. But sorry about that. That's a come up, super come up. I'm telling you. The high speed chases. We've seen a couple of them get away lately. We've been kind of shocked of how the LAPD's just been taking some L's on some of these ones, man. But Yeah, we were just talking about this with Squish the other day, just about like high school parties and all of this stuff because obviously things are a lot different. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest conversation we always have with her as well too is just literally telling her, dude, you know what? You guys aren't built the way we were built. You know, you guys don't get away with much. And there's one simple reason why, because all of y'all have a phone on y'all. All of y'all have that tech now, and none of y'all could just enjoy the moment without recording something. So if one of your friends is doing something dumb, someone is recording it. And if you guys are supposed to be somewhere you're not supposed to be, somebody's recording it. And it's not the fact that you're recording it, because we've been over this multiple times. And if you guys haven't checked out the news podcast or the podcast, I have an idea of when the other one's going to be coming. I just need to shoot it. But we talked about it. um CB me, I like that. Can I call you C? How you doing, man? So I think one of the things that we always said is like, yeah, we recorded stuff. We recorded stuff all the time. We didn't do anything that was like incriminating in any way, shape, or form. We weren't doing illegal stuff. I mean, we did do stuff, but we made sure, we never, there was nowhere to really televise it. There was no real way to publicize it, So, if we did do something dumb, we didn't get caught. I go, everything now you guys do, you record, you post, you do something, and y'all get caught. Why? Because y'all post it everywhere, High school fights. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it that they got caught. I can't believe they got caught doing that. Why? Because they posted it. What's your opinion on 6, 7? That it's two numbers right before each other. That's my opinion, man. Space time is discrete at the smallest scale. Does our experience of continuity reveal reality, or just the limits of human perception? That is actually a pretty good question, Snowy Man. Um, it's hard. Like I kind of put that within the realm of deja vu too. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when you have, like, I really do believe, like, when you have like deja vu, you have like there's a glitch in the matrix type of deal. Um, but does it reveal reality, or just the limits of human perception? And I really think as human perception, um, part of us is limited. It's like we only have a certain amount of perception that we could have. Um, because I don't know if our brains could process full continuity. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I don't know. That's a really kind of good question, man. It's got me thinking, dude. Holy shit! If we had phones and the stuff we did out in the desert in Antelope Valley, where when I was in high school, we'd all be facts, super facts, man. Um, Prediction for Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. I want to see Jake Paul just get laid out. That would be my that would be my ultimate thing, is just to see him take one. I wanted to see Tyson just, you know. So yeah, I would. That's Dirty Mr. Sacco. I love that name, man. What a solid name, dude. Yeah, that would. My prediction is I hope Jake Paul gets knocked out. That'd be fresh. Um, but yeah, that's the thing. We used to handle stuff. And this again, we had this cool conversation. What's really cool that we have with Squish from time to time is that we could sit down and, hey, no doubt, man. Thank you so much for the question. Um, is we talked to her. Like we had dinner. I think it was probably like 2 nights ago, and we sat down around the table and we were just having a conversation. And again, I hope it happens. Huge height difference. Yeah, dude. Me too, man. That'd be amazing. That'd be like the best gift in the world. But we were talking about just life, like high school. And it's like, even if you're experimenting, like you can't even experiment with like recreation stuff, if you know what I'm talking about, because everything is laced. Drinking wise, you just have to be careful. Like there's a lot of stuff, and I think a lot of red flags now, from being kids now to what we were back then. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that even having these conversations with her, what's up, G1 Grace? What up, fam? Um, that it's a whole high school thing and high school perception. But when we were in high school, we would often say that uh we would settle stuff with rival high schools that would be right down the street, and we would straight up get into it. We'd be you know, we would scrap, we would do all of this stuff, and we never got caught. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we weren't recording it. You know, we would play wrestle on concrete, and we'd be busted up in the head. We'd do a bunch of stuff, but no one to get in trouble. You know why? Because we didn't snitch. There's a whole lot of things, that were like, man, things are so much different, and I know all my friends, like, Gio and Grace, you're gonna have to go through 3 times. They got 3 kids, so 3 times. And what's gonna be funny is between all the kids, they're probably, because I know obviously Gio and Grace know, and that's our friend Gio and Grace, but how high school life was when they were in high school. Then when their oldest goes to high school, that's going to be a whole different beast, which essentially is going to be a whole different vibe from when Squish is in high school. Squish is in it right now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Squish will be either a senior when their eldest is either graduating or going to be a freshman. And the high school vibes will be different than when their second one will be different. And then when their last one goes in, far different too. And we're not just talking about just kids in general. We're talking about the parents itself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the school that Squish is in right now, dude, I look different than the other parents. Other parents show up in shirts, ties, and again, it's a school that they're in, that she's at. You know what I'm saying? I'm all tatted up, got my ears pierced, like, so it's a little bit different. Which brought us to the next conversation. You just got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm super happy to know that when we were doing this whole YouTube thing, that we've always just done it the way we want to do it. Our channel is always the way we want our channel to be. We're not conforming, we're not doing anything, and ultimately it's just one of those things that you just have to embrace who you are, and especially for Squish too. um that's just life. You know what I'm saying? um it's so true, man. I'm telling you, dude. um yeah, and I like the way Alex said there was no evidence. Yeah, there's no evidence of our stupidity back then. You know what I'm saying? um Dom has fully entered his teenage mood. It's been wild to see the issues that have come up. Before it was simple things, and now we're talking about crushes and relationships. See, and again, difference between being boys, being a girl, because knock on wood, I know of Squish having hold on. Uh, all right, sorry about that, guys. Um, so yeah, going back to it, it's like, what? Knock on wood. Squish has not really talked about anything as far as crushes or anything, but I think that's just because she's so occupied right now. She's doing the teen version of Chicago for the spring musical, and it's dancing and it's singing and it's doing all of this stuff. So that's occupying her time before that cross country, and as soon as that's done, she's gonna be doing track. So really hasn't, but I know in 8th grade, and I know she doesn't really watch She's Back, so she ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But what's up, Kobe? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well, man. She did have a boy in 8th grade. I would say that's probably her first baby boyfriend, crush type of deal, whatever it is. Um, so that was hers. But then the dude ended up just completely, like, just screwing up in school, didn't make things priority. Not that you have to be super smart in Squish's eyes, but you need to at least be trying. And he wasn't doing that, so she cut him off. Said, I ain't got time for that nonsense. So, and I respect that. You know what? I totally respect that. What's on your fingers? All right, I'll explain what's on my fingers right now. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. I'm new to the live. I would like to get a better idea of your morals. Could you please provide your profession, body count, and your religious? What the fuck? You tripping? Um, my morals, I have none. My profession, I'm a hustler, baby. My body count, I'm not going to incriminate myself. And my religion, I don't know, Baconomics. Mine is two unemployed and Christian. Very cool, man. Kudos to you. Who's tripping? Those are some serious questions for someone I know, man. Get to know me, and then you could ask them questions. You know what I'm saying? Them some hard hitting questions, man. So yeah, that's some pretty hard hitting questions, man. Um, That's what's up. The kids are doing the Lion King. This their second musical. Super proud. That's so dope, man. The Lion King. That's gonna be so cute, dude. Um, that's so cute, dude. Bro, at home with the flu. Hope you're having a good day, bro. Things are going around, man. I've been icky the past couple days. Nothing too terrible, but icky nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Professions which you choose to do with your life. Religion is the guiding force to your life. Body count is an indication of how you respect your body and relationships. Tripping. I that's just, or you could just watch the live and interact in here and get to learn us that way. But that's like some serious questions. I didn't even have those ask those questions when I didn't even get asked those questions when I was like met my wife for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I've had job interviews that had easier questions than that. So, I respectfully decline to answer those questions, dude. Um Yeah, so feel better, Slim man. I know that thing's been going around. I'm still Makoso too, bro. So it's not even a serious question. All right, but I gave you a not serious answer, I guess. No filter. Well, I mean, do you really? I said mine, and that's good. I respect yours. I 100% respect yours, dude. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, yeah. Why would I give you my body count? And what would my body count be any inflective of who I am as a person? Does it make any sense to you whatsoever? Does not to me. But what's on my finger? So this thing's actually like a weight. It's like this one is actually 8 pounds. So you put it on your fingers like this, and it's supposed to stretch out and strengthen your hand muscles. And since my accident, I've been having issues on my elbow because I think I fell like this. So I've been lots of therapy has been going on my elbows. So this kind of makes it feel a little bit better. You do this, I could actually feel a pull right here. So I'm pretty much just trying to strengthen up because I can't physically lift weights right now. I'm on restriction. I can't play softball. I'm on restriction. I can't go on roller coasters. I'm on restriction. I can't fight with trolls. I'm on restriction. Um, yeah, I'm just pretty much on one restrictive life as of right now. So it's kind of annoying because I can't get up and do what I typically would do. Because I'm on restriction because of my back, because of my neck, because of my shoulders. So it's been, like I said, when we said it's been one hell of a 2025, it's been one hell of a 2025, man. The sleigh ride, no sleigh ride for me. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just we're on restrictions left and right, man. So even driving, so I know I was trying to make plans with G and Grace to go up, but I think I could only pretty much sit in traffic for about an hour before my back starts aggravating out. But the good thing is that at least some of the therapies is starting to help. I wake up in the morning and I could walk, as opposed to about a month ago where I woke up in the morning and it was like a stroke. I was literally like a viejito just walking down, like, ay, ay, my back, ay, my panza, ay, just a lot of eyes. Um, what's up, Yessie? And now you're live while I'm working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what, Yessie? I think you're gonna have to send me your schedule every week, and I'm gonna work around that and go live at those times, man. No restriction for the studio tours. That's very true. However, and I can't wait to share in the future the video of what happened because everything what happened is on video. I just can't do it right now for legal reasons. However, when I share it, yeah, because of the wagon ride, yeah, all because of that though. So, we do have bulging disc. I have two of them in my neck, three of them in my lower back. So my back's kind of jacked for the time being too. But because of that specific ride, Alex, when I was on the studio tour, Kobe, I actually had a bit of PTSD, which is kind of shocking because it's a studio tour. What part of the studio tour is scary whatsoever? But because I sat on the edge and when it was going, wait till you hear this story actually. So every time the studio tour did those sharp turns and it was going, like if you were to go on King Kong 360 and you would it would do that sharp turn, I was holding on to Amy's leg like this. Like I was scared that I was gonna tip over the side. And that's facts. I'm like not even lying about that. I had no idea that I had any type of like PTSD from that, but I was holding on to Amy's leg, like, oh my god, I don't want to fall over, type of deal. And then, what was so funny about it is that my cousin actually just went to Universal last Thursday. He was at Universal Studios, and he was on the studio tour, and as it was making a sharp turn, it hit a curb, and the tram got stuck on a bump. And I was like, dude, imagine if I was on it at that time. Oh hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Cooley and I are gonna put you in the middle next time. I think so. Honestly, yeah. I was kind of scared. I'm not even gonna front. I was like, oh Lord. I was like, I thought I was gonna tip over, man. Scary Towns, fam. Scary Towns for real, man. So, anywho, um, but yeah. So, anyways, eventfulness. So yeah, that's what this thing is. So you'll see me playing with it, because I gotta shoot an event. I think in about 3 weeks. So, and I'm gonna need my hands as much as possible because I'm gonna be recording. So yeah, it's gonna good times, man. And not to mention we got New Year's Eve coming up, and we're gonna be back at the studios. So Kobe, not sure if you guys will be back at the studios, but you gotta hit me up if you guys are, man. You get my New Year hug from you, you know. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be back at the studios for New Year's Eve to bring in the New Year's, and then yeah, we'll just see what the rest of the year kind of has in store for all of us. But yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna be partying? Who's gonna be partying New Year's? Who's gonna be partying Christmas? So I know man, where did this dude go? This dude took off like flying. I'm not even quite sure what he has in his hands. Thinking about doing Knott's is a good one too, man. Yeah, Knott's is a super cool one. Yeah, like I mean, truth be told, if we lived closer to Knott's, we would probably do Knott's too. Knott's is, I mean, man, Knott's is so underrated still, you know. And but what's funny about it is that, and I think a lot of people started to catch on, and it's something we've said all the time, is that when the Magic Key people are blacked out, they all flock to Knott's. And these are some of the people that have talked nothing but continuous caca about Knott's Berry Farm, but yet they find themselves there. And then what's their excuse? Well, I'm only here because Disney has me blocked. Like, do y'all catch irony in that? Because your favorite place has you blocked, you now come to mine. What's up, Red? How you doing? Uh, that's what's so funny about it to me. Like your place blocked you out. So even at that, oh, she sent me. Oh, Red, you are the bomb.com. Thank you so much. But that's the thing. It's like, you know what? That's funny. Mouse says goodbye to you, but Snoopy welcomes you with open arms. And then Universal blocks people too, but for the most part, I mean, you know, on days they have a lot more like days that you can go to these theme parks as well though. So either ways, not my battle. I don't know the next time I'm gonna go to Disney. Um it'll probably be a hot minute. Red, do you go to Disney anymore? I don't recall seeing you going to Disney in a hot minute. But I know Red's in love right now, so I know her schedule's kind of changed a little bit right now. But she sent me a heart. Oh, thank you so much. See, man, Red, warm my heart, girl. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys, the whole family, ready for I was gonna say Easter. Good Lord, man, I'm all over the place though. But yeah, as we're, I go through these live streams too, and it's like you sometimes wonder like what happened to some of these people, like some of our friends, and like we've seen some people, we've seen friends come in and out, some that are no longer in the stream, um like let's see who used to come around, like that beluga whale person, and obviously don't know, could never remember if it was a boy or girl, but beluga whale used to be around. Don't know where they gone. I like puppies. I think pops in from time to time. Who else? Like who else? That most wanted guy. He kind of disappeared. I've been going here and there, but haven't gone live there. That's cool. Yeah, I never had any interest in streaming from Disney whatsoever. I think when we were at Disney, it was just to sit there, enjoy the vibes, and just kind of eat and all of that fun stuff that's over there. Um, like remember that other person too? I was kind of thinking about them the other day. That Vanta Crew person, they had it. That person too kind of just fell off the face of the earth too. Um, who else, man? I don't know. There's a lot of people, man, that just kind of disappeared, man, and it's just kind of funny because it was just like, whatever happened to these people, Like I should just put up a community post, be like, have you seen this person, And then it's just funny because I think it's the one thing I learned in 2025, and again, we'll do a full recap of it. As the year comes to an end and we do those final streams, a lot of people are getting tired of YouTube. That's facts, I support all my friends, and it's sucks because sometimes they go live and I'm either in a meeting or have some type of free engagement. But anytime I'm free, dude, I'm all over YouTube. I'm all about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I think more so it's just kind of thinking about like, you know what? I just hope they're doing well. You know what I'm saying? But if 2025 has taught me one thing, it's just that some people have just aligned themselves to certain people. More than anything, it's like I know some heavy supporters, still active. You know what I'm saying? Still active. But then I think because of associations to people, they're not active in my channel anymore, which is just good and well be. I get that, but at the end of the day, you know what? It's like I think we really learned this year. I really learned who my ride or dies are for 2025, and I'm so excited to just ride with them into 2026, especially as we're starting new things, new ventures, new everything. All the new people we're meeting are some of the coolest people like in the whole world. So, people come, people go. C'est la vie. You will be missed. Or people can be don't come on anymore because it got timed out and messages erased off of chat. That could be as well. And I try to check to make sure that everybody on there is supposed to be on that list is on that list. But I'll check. So that's why I'm very selective with my mods too, because I just don't want people like timing out people for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think you guys all have pretty much a good sense of who's doing what, where, when, and if they're supposed to be on here. You know what I'm saying? So, either ways, again, 2026 will be, got to keep an eye on certain people. But more than anything, I think the year, but I don't even want to talk about what 2026 will be, because last time I talked about what 2025 will be, I think we all know which path that ended up going down, and shit, it wasn't a good one. So, I'm crawling out of 2025, but you know what? I'm like sitting here just, taking, punches and crawling and punching and doing all my way through, but we got through it, or so far we're getting through it. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what the hell? People really just get timed out by just saying, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of crappy part about it too, man. So that's what's up. Oi, Lord Almighty, good Lord. Ooh, pineapple sauce? What? Golden pineapple sauce, guys. This is a gold standard, grown in Costa Rica. Oh, I'm gonna have to try this. Hey, Melon, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. 2026 year of bacon, from the bottom to the top, baby. I can't wait. I'm actually pretty excited. Have you guys ever had this? Golden Farms pineapple sauce. What's the first meal you've ever cooked? I'm taking cooking classes. All right. Like, now, I'm going to ask specifics. All right. I'm going to ask specifics. First meal I've ever, like, cooked, or first meal I've ever warmed up. But you know what? I'll go ahead and answer both for you. HR, I missed the morning lives. Oh, my God, me too. But Lord knows I don't want to wake up. But you know what? Squish is off next week. So maybe I come to work early next week and we do a morning live. That might be fun. That might actually be that may actually be worth waking up early and coming. Yeah, you know what, Jimbo? I may do that because I really do miss the morning live. The morning live vibes were just completely just fun. So yeah, I'm down to do that. So let's see. Stay blessed. Hennessy, what's up, man? Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Hold on. Before I answer my cooking question, let me go ahead and give this one a try. Oh my God. This is good, dude. Pineapple sauce might be my new jam. Part of me says I could put this bad boy in, man, put some rum to this bad boy. I'm a fan. This is amazing. Hello. How much have I missed? Not much. What's up, Ice Images? I'm feeling better for the most part. I'm still a little nasally and whatever. Pina palanina. Yeah, still kind of congested, but my voice is back. Yesterday, I said, like, I don't know if you could actually hear it. So, I posted a short yesterday, and it's called Skincare Horror Movie featuring Squish. The sound is up the because I use the Psycho theme song, but you could if you could hear me in the background, you could hear how bad my voice sounds. It's pretty bad, man. What's up, Compa Bacon? Hope you're feeling better. Thank you, brother. Like I said, I'm still a little mucoso, man, but the voice is back, so I'm okay. Now I'm having a pina for la niña or pineapple sauce, so all is good. So now here's the question now. What was the first meal I've ever cooked? So the first meal I warmed up on the stove by myself. She did look scary, right? I told you that's freaking Leatherface, man. First meal I ever warmed up on my own, no help from my family whatsoever, on a hot stove with flames, and I didn't burn down the house. Um, was a can of Hormel chili. So opened up the can, dumped the chili in there, took a bunch of cheese and warmed up the cheese in there. So that was the first meal I warmed up on my own. First meal I say I cooked on my own was grilled cheese and French fries. So grilled cheese, buttered up on there on the stove, and then warmed up the French fries in the oven. So those would be the very first two that I've ever done in my life. But yeah. So in case you guys are wondering, those were the two. Mm. I have asked HR where she got this, man. Man, this is really good. My third meal. So my cousin actually reminded me. I don't know where, but I don't know if that's really considered cooking though. My cousin was actually reminding me. I used to make these pizza bread, and it was just basically pizza made on just sliced bread. So I would take sliced bread. I would have ragu, and then I would take ragu. First, I would toast the bread, take ragu, put it on the bread, and then I took uh, cheddar cheese, put it on the top, and then had pepperoni, Hormel pepperoni, and then I would warm it up in the microwave for, I think like maybe 40 seconds, and that's what we used to call homemade ghetto pizza. So my cousin actually just reminded me about that, like oof, probably about a couple weeks ago. He said we got to run that back, and he said we should do it on the live stream. So I said I'm down. I think that would be so much fun to do. What's your favorite thing to cook? Favorite thing to cook. I really like cooking my turkey every Thanksgiving. I think that's like one of my favorite thing to do. But if I had to say cooking something, you know what? I'll just say barbecuing. I love doing the tacos on the Blackstone. Um, I think that constitutes cooking, right? Yeah, I like making the tacos on the Blackstone. So that's probably one of my favorite things. And the close second would be making breakfast on the Blackstone. So it would be bacon, eggs, and pancakes, all in one shot, all in one time, all on the Blackstone. So that sounds good. What meal do you recommend a beginner to cook? Honestly, pasta. I think if you're learning to play with fire on a grill, on a stove, um, pasta is actually the best way to do it. So uh, everybody has their own variations of how to do pasta. Um, some people just like to boil it. Some people I know olive oil in the water, season the water. So honestly, tacos on the Blackstone is heat, dude. It's one of my favorite for sure. So the way we cook pasta when we do the pasta is we boil the water, we put olive oil in there, and then we do season the water. Um, Lots of salt and pepper. And then once we take the pasta and it's done, we put it in the strainer. And once it's in the strainer, you put more olive oil in there to avoid it from sticking. And then we take oof, Lord, the marinara sauce, and then heat that up on the oven top, And if we have any protein of any sort, then we go ahead and put that in there as well. Lee, man, this person's like doing freaking Fast and the Furious in the parking lot. Did you almost burn your house down? No, never almost burned the house down. The wildfires of January managed to do that for me. Um, is there a meal that you enjoy cooking with Amy, or is cooking a solo sport? That's a good question, Chilo. Not necessarily cooking with Amy, to be honest with you. For me, it's actually kind of a solo sport, to be honest. But I love it when she's in there helping me. So, like, if I'm in there and then she's like, "Oh, what do you need?" and it's like, "I need this," and she hands it to me, and then I do it, and then she's doing the dishes right next to me, and then she's helping me taste test it to make sure it's seasoned correctly. I do love that. I love it when she's in there with me, but for the most part, it's pretty much inside the kitchen. Outside, it's so dope when she's outside with me because we're like either enjoying a drink while I'm cooking on the Blackstone. And if she's not with me, honestly, I don't mind being outside just listening to music on the Blackstone by myself. Sometimes that's when I do my best thinking. And believe it or not, we're all family here right now. We're coming up with concepts for different things that we're doing for different vlogs that I'll have coming up or different shorts that I'm thinking about we should do. The two ideas usually come when one, I'm either at the Blackstone, or two, I'm on the toilet. I'm just being very transparent with you guys. Chilo with the hard questions. It's all good, man. You know what? Sometimes it's good for me to think, Gotta think these bad boys out sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I don't know. Like I don't know. Cooking at this new place isn't I haven't found my love for it. I haven't found my love for it like I did back when I was in Altadena. Um, but I'm sure it'll come back at a certain point. There's still a lot of issues I got to work through mentally. You know, just done. Just don't do a podcast from the toilet. I, I don't know. It would be unique, and everyone in the YouTube game is all about the uniqueness. So never say never though, But I love the area that we did the podcast in. Send me 100 for Xmas. My lover, you send me 100 for Xmas. Um, I love the location. I love doing the podcast from my background noises from the toilet. Um, I think it was safe for me to do it from my couch because I feel comfortable on my couch. Some of my first streams were from the couch. So I figured let me just do it from the couch. You know what I'm saying? Um so that being said, I know with the second podcast, I don't know if it'll be on the couch because I do want to do with different locations. Like I know I still have to meet up with my friend Buddy to go over the tattoo logistics, but do a podcast while I'm getting tatted. And then if I'm gonna take my stuff with me, and then if we go to an artist, maybe be in their shop while doing a podcast, just being somewhere else, just so that I could do a podcast from the UK. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And part of me, like I wanted to do it when I was in Belize to do a podcast with somebody over there. It just didn't feel right at the time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when I go to Chicago, I want to meet up with the mayor of Chicago, and do one from his tattoo shop, or wherever he's doing the club. He's a promoter too, so I want to do that there too. So a lot of different things. But year 2026, we gonna get it going. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, hi, keep missing your lives because I was sick and in the hospital and back out and was out of the hospital. I fell on ice, broke my back. And because I had a cold, now I have a fever. Good Lord, 2026, Sydney has just been beating you up left and right. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Oosh. So I won't even say anything about my back because you seem to be having a whole lot worse than I've had it. But I hope you're feeling well, Sydney. Please take care of yourself, because, yeah, good Lord, man. What a way to end 2025. Um, feel better, my friend. Feel better. But With that being said, guys, I'm gonna get going right now because I saw some emails come through and I just have to wrap up some stuff. Tonight is gonna be Squish's it should be gone soon. Yeah, I hope it's gone very soon for you. Um and Squish is doing like a whole Christmas thing at her school. I'm gonna try to be conscious of it. Maybe shoot a short of it so that you guys can kind of see what we're seeing, so that you guys can kind of get a visual to the stuff that I'm talking about. But nonetheless, she's singing in the choir tonight. So she looks so adorable every time she's singing. So um, I'll try to figure out a way to get that to you. Members, I might probably just do that to you guys to record that so you can kind of see her just as a special perk for you guys so you guys could peep it. But other than that, my friends, again, if you guys are, you know, ever in need of anything, just need some love, understand that we have all your best vibes always shooting toward you guys. Um, all my love, all my care, everything right to you guys. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for always just vibing with us and just being just the best community in this whole damn YouTube place. You know what I'm saying? Um, Anyways, don't forget, guys, we're like this. Do not let anyone tell you we are anything but tight like this, my friends. I will come back to you guys soon. We have a couple more streams before Christmas, and typically Christmas Day we do a breakfast stream like we do for Thanksgiving for a little, not as long as Thanksgiving, but we do get something going though. But again, Doom, what's up, my brother? Hope all is well with you, my guy. Again, guys, please be safe out there. Love lots, guys. Care about each other even more. I love you guys to death. And we 6 7 6 7. And I will talk to all of you guys very, very soon. All right, guys. I love y'all.